In order to win the heart of my crush, I went to interview at his restaurant. The first task in the interview was very clear. We had to carry a plate filled with water in both hands and walk along a straight line. The person who manages to keep the most water in the plate would pass the task. However, my sense of balance is terrible, and by the time I reached the finish line, there was almost no water left in the plate. Naturally, I failed this round. The second task was to mediate a couple arguing in the restaurant. But after hearing their conversation, I became very angry and felt that the guy was irresponsible. So I ended up joining the woman in scolding the guy. To my surprise, this only made things worse. So I failed again. After several rounds of assessment, I had failed 15 out of the 16 interviews I'd done. But I wasn't nervous at all. In fact, I sat back in my chair, relaxed, and casually looked at the camera because I knew my crush was watching me. Soon it was time for the final task: create a beautiful design using vegetables. That moment, I had an idea. I first cut off the top of a tomato and then sliced it into thin pieces. But my competitor had already finished and received praise from the judges. Finally, it was my turn to present my creation. When my crush lifted the lid, he saw a rose made out of tomato slices. He immediately smiled, and just like that, I was hired.